How to find the right size e-bike for a short woman. Stick around to find out. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry, and today I'm gonna explain to you how to find the right size e-bike for a short woman. Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. Okay, right here, I've got the Simple Step Through electric bike and the EVRYjourney electric bike. And there's a lot of questions we get about short women and the right e-bike for them. And there's many e-bikes out there, but not all are conducive to shorter women. And when I say shorter women, I'm focusing on 5'3" to 4'11", or, you know, most like 5'2" to 4'11" in that range. So 5'3", you know, is going to open up a lot more possibilities than if you're right about 5 feet. Now, there's different types of e-bikes out there. There's fat tire 20-inch e-bikes, and there's also our type of e-bikes like the Simple Step Through and the EVRYjourney that look a lot more like a standard bicycle in its, you know, form, but it's an electric bike. And so the 20-inch models, what's a little bit confusing or contradictory is just because they have 20-inch wheels, it doesn't necessarily mean they're great for short women, because a lot of times the bar on those bikes are actually high and hard to mount and dismount. And actually the seat, the low point of the seat, a lot of times can be higher than, say, a standard 26-inch bike like this. Now, your inseam is going to be one of the most important things when determining what e-bike is right for you. And we've actually done a lot of sizing videos with women, and we find something that's very interesting, which is that you know, the 4'11" rider may have an inseam that's more than the 5'3" rider. So it's not to say if you're 5 feet tall that you can't ride a 26-inch bike. It really does come down to your inseam. Do you have shorter legs and a longer torso? There's other things that impact it as well, like, quite honestly, how thick of shoes are you wearing? Interestingly enough, if you have a rounder butt, you know, a flatter butt is actually going to keep you closer to the ground. A rounder butt is going to keep you higher off the ground. Now, it's a little bit funny to mention something like that, but it's actually true because, you know, if you're popped up off the ground more, that means your legs will have to be longer to reach the ground there. So it's a little bit, it's not as straightforward as just saying you're 5'2". But a couple things you want to, you know, pay attention to, like on this one. Now, a lot of times, or not a lot of times, when you're riding a bike, you really want to be up like this, right? To get proper leg extension. So your foot's not going to be flat on the ground. So you don't necessarily have to be able to stand over the seat like this on your flat, you know, on your flat feet. You want to at least be able to be like this. But actually, more than anything, you want to be able to be in a position that's comfortable for you. That's absolutely the number one most important thing. But if you can be like this and over the seat, that's okay as well. So it's not just a true measurement of your inseam. You probably want to measure, you know, when your feet are in this position. And in this case, like the Simple Step Through, the seat in the lowest position is 32 inches. So depending on what your inseam is, and if you're up on the ball of your feet, that will determine if this e-bike would work for you. Now, the Simple Step Through is a traditional frame. What I mean by that is that this seat height is about traditional height for a 26-inch bike. Now, the EVRYjourney is a little bit different because the seat is actually set lower because there's a forward pedaling design. What this means is the pedals are typically right below the seat on a traditional bike frame. In this situation, they're moved forward 6 inches. The reason why is because by moving it forward 6 inches, you can lower the seat and the rider can still get proper leg extension when riding, because you're getting the extra You're getting the extra distance with your feet being moved forward. So what's really cool here is, let me go ahead and measure the seat here in the lowest position. Now, if you see that, in the lowest position on the EVRYjourney, it's actually 29 inches. So the simple step through is going to accommodate riders 5'2" and above. The EVRYjourney is going to accommodate riders as short as 4'11", but 5 foot, and it will depend on your inseam. If you have very short legs and you are 5 foot, there's a chance this won't work. But this seat position is one of the lowest you will see of any e-bike out there because, because of this forward pedaling design. So if you're a shorter woman and you're looking for something where you can have complete control and be able to get on easily and off easily, this is really, really good. And you can see it is the step over frame. So right here, we can go ahead and measure this. And that is 19 inches to step on and off. And again, the other benefit then is when you're on, you can have your feet, now this is too low for me, but the shorter riders can be close to the ground and still get the leg extension when riding. So it's a really, really great option. So I know now, if you're a rider, an adult woman who's 4'11" or shorter, then you want to maybe look at like a 24-inch wheel or a 20-inch wheel, and you really want to pay attention to this measurement of the seat in the lowest position. If you're below 4'11", you're going to want the seat, you're going to want the seat to be probably at the highest point, like 28, 27.5 inches off the ground. So something to think about. So I hope that helps. If you're a shorter woman and you have any questions at all, please comment below or reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com. You can find these two e-bikes linked in the description below on 630. We also offer a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love your e-bike in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we're going to warranty everything on the e-bike for a year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we'll take care of it, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. And lastly, join our Facebook peddlers group. There's thousands of members in there. You can reach out to them. Sorry, it's called 630 Peddlers. Thousands of members in there. You can ask them questions in advance of purchasing. If you are a shorter woman and you're curious if the EVRYjourney will work for you, pop in there, post the questions, somebody will respond. So, thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.